What's up there, guys? Welcome back to Digger Detecting. Welcome also to a Friday morning, and it's gonna be a hot day. Look out, I've even bought a brand new sun hat. One size fits all, thank you very much, Lee. A $12 special at Kmart. So look, we've got a hot day ahead of us, and not only that, we've got the Goldhawk 9-inch mono coil, Coil Tech coil on again today. Reason being is because I want to test it out again today and see if it's really playing havoc, or is it the coil? Was it just the EMI last time I used it? It was very, very erratic last time, and I ripped it off and put the 11-inch standard coil back on. So I have not used it, have not tested it out since. But bingo, we've just put it on, and guess what? 10 minutes in, we've got our first piece of gold, and the coil is running, well, pretty quiet, pretty stable. We've actually got about 3 or 4 bars of sensitivity running on the Gpx6000 at the moment. And look, I always love that coil. You know, it's found so much gold for me in the past. So I really, really wanted to test it out and see if it was an issue with the coil once again, as I said, or whether it was just something in the air that day. And well, so far it's running great. Not only that, we've also got the coil on today, but not only that, we've also got a mate out here with us, Anthony. And Antho basically is off running a GP Extreme today. He's borrowed Andrew's machine, one of his older machines. It's a Minelab GP Extreme, and it's all been modded up, and he's running an 11-inch coil on it. So look, best of luck to Antho. Par's with us as well, Andrew. So we're going to see hopefully some gold come out with Andrew and Antho as well. So double A's. And look, I will say I got 2 bits of gold in there. Don't mind those guys. They were found prior, but they were just brought out as test nuggets for Antho today to help him set up his machine. So anyway, 2 nuggets, or 1 nugget in the container. With the other 2, let's see if we can find some more. All right, we're still having issues. Thought so. It was running so good at the start. I've just spent the last 20 minutes mucking around with the coil lead. Look, powering off, powering back on. Something going on. Have a listen to it. Like, you'd think there's targets everywhere. There's not. That's just being silly. I've got no metal on me. No metal at all. Yeah, I can't work with this. Righto. Yeah, look at that. There's the pattern. So it might be a break in that lead right there. I don't think it's coming from the coil lead coming out of the coil straight away there. I think it's, yeah, right there. Watch where my thumb is. All right. There's nothing for it. Got to go back and swap coils. All right, let's do it, and we'll get back. All right, well, we're back with the old faithful, the old 11-inch coil, the standard Minelab 11-inch coil that comes with this machine. And look, it's the old faithful because it's found so much gold. It really has, and it loves to sniff it out, just like the Goldhawk does. Unfortunately, though, the Goldhawk, he's going to have a bit of a serious talk to, or a bit of a look at in future, because something is going on with those wirings inside. And look, I'm not saying look, I won't say I'm rough with my equipment. I'll just say I use it, you know, it gets its use, as you'll all see. But I'm definitely not rough with it. You know, I look after my stuff. That's how I've always been. But I always like to use it, and if it doesn't stand up to the use, then something's going on, whether it was look, a bad batch, or whether it's just not made properly. Look, I'm certain that's not the case. I'm certain I'm just having a little bit of a random issue there. So I'll be in touch with Coil Tech, and I'm certain we'll get it sorted out, no drama. So this one sounds lovely, could be lead, but look, a great sounding signal in a great spot. Let's hope it's gold. Well, so it isn't gold, that's lead. First piece for today. Let's keep going. You know how you get so angry at some targets, and I try not to, but some are very frustrating. You get so angry at some targets and you're like, do I just give up and walk away? I nearly did that on this one. I nearly just kicked it in and went, bugger it. There's my last target there in front of the tree, and walking around the tree, well, we got a lead on the last one. And look at that. We got a tricky little bit of gold on the next one. As I said, I nearly walked away. He's tiny. It just goes to show too, you know, we had the 9-inch Gold Hawk coil on before, and it's renowned for picking up the small pieces and not really missing anything. But then again, 11-inch coil found this one, and look at it. Just zoom in there again. That is microscopical. It's tiny. Finger there, thumb there for comparison. There he goes, just cleaned up a little bit. Definitely gold, and we definitely found it, and we definitely persisted to get it. Let's get you on to the next, and hopefully it's something bigger. Oh, luck is rolling in at the moment, isn't it? We got lead, gold, and we got the other bit of gold with the 9-inch coil before it started playing up. And listen to this one. And the reason why I love this one, when you dig down and you see a tree root, sometimes it can interfere with the detector, and sometimes that can be the target that you're chasing. You know, there's moisture in the tree roots and they often give off a signal to the detector. Let's not hit him again, we'll damage him. But that's not the tree root in this scenario. That is a target, a definite target. And I reckon it's going to be gold, because when you see the tree roots, you think, well, it's taking time for that to grow, and it's taking time for that to grow, and no one else has dug around it, or you know, someone's missed this target under this tree root. Chances are it's not lead, or chances are it's not rubbish. It's gold, and it's grown and tucked itself under the tree root there, and someone's missed it. Everybody's missed it, but we're going to get it. And hopefully it's a big piece, because it sounds pretty good. And he's still under that tree root. He's going to be tricky to get out, because we've just exposed another one. So we've got big one there, little one there. I think our target is underneath. And as I said, it's most likely to be gold. Let's get him out. Alright, well, not quite under it, he was. Where am I going to put my sunnies? There. We've got the target in the scoop though, and not quite under the tree root it was, as I said. He was actually sort of sitting off, sort of about here. And we got him in the clod. That's exciting. Kinder surprise, I love them. And now we don't. That makes it easier. Let's get rid of all that. Let's crush this up. Hopefully we're going to see a big gold nugget. Come on, the gold. Oh, I had it in my hand then. I could feel it. I was rolling around. I thought, oh, that's lead. It is lead. Never mind. We got leaded. That's definitely our target, and I'm certain Antho with us today, he's going to be digging quite a few of these targets, the lead targets. I mean, this was soft from the beginning, but once we got down, once we got down, it sharpened up quite a lot. And obviously, sharpening up quite a lot, it's either going to be a big piece of gold, you know, a loud signal. It's going to be a big piece of gold, or it's a bit of rubbish, like a bit of lead, like what you see there. So not to worry. Look, that's part and parcel. We're just going to fill our hole in, grab our sunnies, yoink, and keep on going. Oh, do you ever talk to yourself when you're detecting? Oh, I do. It's pretty funny, because on this target I just went, I was digging away and I was really hoping for gold, and I actually just said to myself out loud, just being silly, "That's gold, buddy." And then I thought to myself, I wonder if someone else is around and heard me say that and thought, oh, listen to that weirdo over there. Well, funnily enough though, after saying that, it is gold, buddy. Oh, I love it. I love being silly, because it keeps you young and it makes life easier. So look, another bit of gold. I think that's our third bit. We've got 2 bits in the scoop, remember, already. They were training gold, training day gold, I should say, for this morning for Antho. We just set the bottle down and waved over a few bits of gold over the coil, just to let him hear what it all sounded like, I should say, not heard like. It's not a word. And look, Antho, as I said, he's running the GPX Extreme. It's modded up. He's got the headphones on, and look, he's just out there in his element, living the life, living the dream. Hopefully he's getting the gold as well. So let's put this one in the container. We've got about probably half hour, 40 minutes to go, and we're back for lunch to catch up with Antho and Andrew, double A's, Alcoholics Anonymous, and we'll see what they've got as well. I always stress this a lot there, guys. You've got to move those sticks, you've got to move those branches, even sit the detector down like I've just done. Take the time to get it out of your way. And a lot of it's pretty easy to going. And look, you can do a lot of it with your boot or your rake or your pick. Sorry, your boot or your pick. Otherwise, oh, look at that, look how easy it's coming off. Otherwise, you simply bring a rake in here and just rake it back, and make sure you rake it back after you're done. Make it look like you were never there. Just take that top layer off though, because it really helps. And listen to this one, we just got a target, and just by doing that, you know, moving all the sticks out of the way, and I've just sort of done it there behind me a little bit. Not finished this area though. And that's what it gives you. It gives you those signals to chase. And you could walk miles off in the bush, you could walk in every different direction, you could try and cover the whole ground if you want in a day. I've been known to do that too. And this could be rubbish, but you can also work those areas that you know have gave you gold in the past, like what we're doing today, and you can work them thoroughly, work them, you know, very, very methodically, move every stick, every branch, and run the highest sensitivity that you can, even change it up with machine or coil if you can, because there's always be more left. Like what you're seeing today, we've already got 3 bits of gold, and this could be our 4th. Let's see how we go. Well, it was a good try on that one, but I'm seeing a ball of lead, so it's not to be. But look, that was a signal, once again, that had been missed, and that could have easily been gold. So you've got to do the hard yards, move those sticks, move that top moss, that leaf litter, because look at the depth. Look at that. That's proper ground right there. But look, you've lost 3 inches by the time you're swinging over the top of that stuff. So do the work, put the effort in, you'll get the signals. They may be lead or they may be gold. Let's keep going. All right, we're literally rushing through this last target, and we got him out, and you can see how deep I am. And wow, I thought it was going to be a big chunk of gold, but look, we've run one relic day. That's a miner's button. 150-year-old miner's button. Fantastic. So look, not gold. I was really hoping too, because we were getting right down to that real hard, chunky sediment. Looked like it had never been touched by humans, but it had, and someone put a button in there. Let's go have some lunch now and meet up with Antho and Andrew. Show them our relic, show them our gold, have some lunch, and see what they've got. I can see one little duckling's back at the car. Good little duckling.
Yeah, good little duckling.
Where's the other duckling?
Right over there somewhere.
Oh, so you do know where he is?
Yeah, he's in the centre section over there.
That's alright, that's alright.
I saw him over there, and he's digging away.
He's happy?
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking to him.
Yeah. He just looked content though. He wasn't leaning up against the tree thinking, looking at his watch thinking, when are we getting out of here?
No.
I didn't think so.
Wasn't doing somebody else.
Yeah, waiting for the day to be up.
No.
Oh.
Quite happy digging.
Yeah, I knew it. Antho, last time I brought him out here, Antho was like, oh, I love the bush. You know, he said it's been many, many years since I've been in the bush, and he said I really miss it. Like it's just a look. It's one of those things. I love the bush. I grew up in the bush, and I love it. Andrew loves it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like a home away from home. Although yesterday I was in the bush, and you know what I did? I was at a new site. I was flying solo yesterday, mate. You were MIA. You were at work.
Yeah. Work, mate. Somebody's got to keep on paying the pay.
Yeah. Well, I've got an electricity bill next week. If you want to get that done for me too, that'd be great. Thanks, mate.
Don't rely on the gold to pay for it.
No, bugger the gold. You can't rely on that.
No, real good today.
Yeah, no, you got to have wages. That's for certain. So you got to have reliable income. Well, we can rely on the gold today.
You can,
Yeah. Yeah. Got the rattles.
I'm guessing 5 you got.
5?
Yeah.
He's probably spot on.
And minus the 2.
5 minus the 2. How did you know?
I've been keeping an eye on you, mate.
What are you, just the overseer, are you? You've been watching Antho and me.
Yeah.
Geez, you got good eyes.
Yeah.
I've been a fair way away, mate. And I've been through the bush, so you must have X-ray vision.
I have, mate.
Well, why can't you find the gold?
It's all blurry.
you need tuning in.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, look, yeah, 5 bits of gold, Andrew, minus the 2 chunkies.
Yeah.
Why is everything so small lately? It's just really teasing me.
That's reefy, isn't it?
That's a reefy one. He come from not here. He was a different site, a reefy site. And then the other 3, or that one there with the hole come from in here. That actually, funnily enough, that one there with the hole in it, I remember well. That was from the night where we stayed up all night.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
It's those 2.
Yeah, got the hole in it.
So it's these 3 you got.
Like us, we had a hole in the head that night. Bit silly. Oh, I'm doing lunch because I'm absolutely starving. 5 bits of gold. Andrew, you got any?
No, mate.
Nah. And we'll see what Antho's done when he gets back to the car. If he gets back to the car. He's having too much fun. Rightio, ready for round 2. A push into the afternoon. We've got an hour and a half until it gets to 2 o'clock, and then we are out of here. And I just caught up with Antho too. He was off there for a while. Actually, we're going to go this way. He was off there for a while digging the gold or looking for the gold. He come out with a rusty nail, and he said he found a bit of ground noise. So look, as I said, no gold just yet to Antho, but you found a rusty nail, mate. You're on the money. You're doing something right. You can run that detector and work it and find those signals. So we're going to get back down into here, and while we do, I was going to tell you a quick story. Mum and Dad there the other day, they live in, well, look, a bit of a town setting, you know, town or within the sort of local town area. Long story short, here I am trancing around out the bush every day, all day, and I have not seen a snake just yet. Well, Mum and Dad living in town there, Dad was in the garden the other day, in around the agapanthus, and he basically had Susie the cat. Susie the cat sniffed something out, was acting a bit funny. Dad was watching the cat was watching something else, and it happened to be a snake. And it was right on the front veranda, literally where Mum sits and has her coffee. So here they are worrying about me. Mum always says, you know, you be careful out there, you know, walking around, you know, the snakes and the mines, I always worry about you. Well, I should be worrying about Mum and Dad, because they got snakes on their front porch, and I still haven't found any out here. So we are very careful though. It just goes to show though, you never know where they'll be. It's like gold. It is where you find it, or they are where you find it. So anyway, let's go for round 2. As I said, hour and a half. Let's see if we can get some gold. Rightio, well, we're back out into the push, and it's got extremely hot. I am sweating, and I'm trying to stay in the shade as much as I can. And I've got my hat sitting up there because I'm currently using the headphones, because the sound of the coil scraping and what have you. Look, I think I've missed a lot of signals this morning because I just can't really hear what's... Oh, there might be another one there. Can't really hear what's going on because your ears are listening to the sound of the coil scraping and bashing on trees and sticks and branches. Not to mention you're trying to hear for that very, very slight variation of threshold change. So can be challenging. So look, I've just taken the hat off and we put the headphones on, and within 2 minutes of doing so, listen to that. He was so soft too. And I've just taken the top layer off. So now I've taken the top layer off, he sounds a little bit better, and just only hope that it's gold. And where he is, right up against this tree, this dead tree, it probably is going to be gold. So, not unless someone shot a bullet into it and it's fallen down at the base. Let's get him out, let's have a look. Oh, it is so gold. Look at that. First target, straight after lunch, not even lead. Who would have thought? I sometimes surprise myself. There we go. Little gold nuggy, number 4 for today. Remember, we've got 5 in the container today, but 2 of them were just training nuggets for Antho there to listen to with his GP Extreme, or Andrew's GP Extreme. There's another little one, and that'll be a great one to test out too underneath Antho's coil. Hopefully he's got his own, but if not, look, we'll test these out before we leave today, and he'll know exactly what he's listening for, especially with the tiny pieces of gold such as this. Let's keep going. Oh, it's tiny, but we've got another one. Look out. What's the time? Watch is not working. 1:17. We've got about 45 minutes left to dig. And there is number 5, I think. 5. As I said, he is tiny. You can barely see him. And I chased him for a while because it's that small and he was hard to hear. So look, awesome stuff. Hopefully we can get up to 10, maybe. But 45 minutes left to go. I don't know if it's going to be possible. We'll see. All right, we're just about to give up. We're just about to head back to the car, and we're just digging lead after lead after lead after lead. But look at that, last target, a little bit of patience, persistence. I could have switched the detector off about 5 bits of lead ago, but I wanted that last bit of gold, and I knew it was here. I just got to persist through all the rubbish, and I tell you what, I've dug a lot of that. So that is another bit of gold. I think number 5, number 6, I really can't remember. It's been a long time between drinks today, and look, I really need a drink. It is that hot, it's not funny. I just got sweat rolling off the face. So let's put him in the container, and let's go back to Antho and Andrew, AA, and see what they've done for this afternoon. Check out my Mexican hat. How good does it look?
Where's the Mexican?
Oh, it's underneath it. Yeah, remember how I went to go get a new pair of shoes the other day and I walked out with a new hat?
Yeah.
I got the wrong end.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, the hat's been good though today. Oh, there's bugs all over me. Well, how do we go?
Another nail.
Another nail.
Bit of tin. I chased it. I chased the tyre. It was like real promising.
Yeah.
It was even inside of like a stone formation sort of thing. So I might picked it up and too light. I just broke it open. Flat bit of tin in there.
Flat bit of tin. Bugger. Well, you nailed, what I like to call it, nailed it for the nails. And the last target that I got was lead. So you never can pick them. What are you after, Andrew?
My bag.
You're holding up the car, are you? Oh dear. Oh, hang on. No, the keys are up here. They're not in that other pocket. There you go. Lift up the boot. Oh, geez, he's strong.
Very strong. Haven't done much protection.
Muscle man. Oh dear. And Andrew, gold?
Nah, mate.
Nah.
Nah. Bird watching.
Bird watching. How many birds did you see?
Not many, because I was looking on the ground.
They're not generally.
For the wrigglies.
They're not generally in the ground. I was just saying the story about Mum and Dad's snake that they found at the front veranda. Here we are trancing around out the bush and we don't see one. Maybe they're all at Mum and Dad's house. Oh, I think so. Anyway, let's bust out our gold and check out what we got today. Alrighty guys, well that sadly wraps it up for us today. We've had a cracker of a day. It's been very, very hot, a top of 31 degrees today. Andrew, did you get gold?
No, mate.
Antho, you didn't get gold? Just nails. But look, I don't expect you to get gold today, Antho, because it's your first time out. It took me 6 months to find my first piece of gold, so you've technically got about 5.5 months leeway now. How long did it take you to find your first bit of gold, Andrew?
Oh, years.
Years?
Years, mate.
Well, look out, you've got years leeway.
I was on the grog all the time, partying.
Yeah, you can't go detecting drunk, or
Apparently
you
not.
can't stay home drinking and expect the gold to come to you. So yeah, I mean, if you own a detector, you've just simply got to get out and use it, and that's how you find the gold. Andrew's had some cracking gold adventures. I've heard all the stories, and look, they're funny. They're very funny. We won't repeat them, but if you ask me in private, I will, and they're very funny. Anyway, we've got the gold, and look, that was what it was about today, showing Antho out there, out in the bush here today. He was running the GP Extreme and had a lot of fun. You got a couple of nails, and if you're digging the rubbish or any signals that you can find, if you're digging them, retrieving them, put them in your pouch, well, you're doing the right thing, because the next one could just be gold, and you're going to know how to find it, retrieve it, and take it home with you. So anyway, we've got, as you can see, the 2 bits of gold up the top, and they were our test nuggets, so don't count them. So just pretend they don't exist. In actual fact, let's just throw them away. Whoom, off into the bush. Not really. We're going to put them into the bottle. Tink. And look, the 5 bits of gold, 1, 2, 3, no, 6, look out, 6 bits of gold that we got there today. So 2, 4 and 6, all very similar size, and that's sort of telling me that basically all the bigger gold, like you see these pieces here, I mean, they come from the same area, but all that bigger gold has been probably picked up, not unless I move some more branches and sticks and what have you, do a bit of raking. But those little nuggets, I mean, they are, well, I'm working really hard for them, whereas those other bigger pieces, they were screamers and they were quite easy to find from memory, and as I said, all in the same area. So what it's telling me is I'm being very thorough. I've done a good job, but there is still little tiny nuggets still left to go, but all the big items have been picked up. Sort of similar to coin sites, where you go to a site and you find a heap of big coins like pennies and florins and what have you, and you know, well, chances are it's never been detected. Other sites you go to and you can only find the 1 cent coins or the 2 cent coins or the threepences, where you know it's probably been a cherry pick for the easy targets, the big coins, the florins, the pennies, the sixpences, the shillings and the halfpennies, and those little coins, the 1 cent coins, the threepences, they are generally the ones that get missed because they're so sneaky and so small and they sit behind. So anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. What do you got, Andrew? You've got a bird in the hand. You have? Can I have a look? Is it a baby bird, is it? Oh, give us a look at the baby bird. Oh, that's cute. So Andrew's got a shotgun shell, a nail, a percussion cap. That's pretty cool, and that's off the old rifles. A couple of bits of lead, so done really well, and very similar nail to what Antho's got. Antho's got his nail there. Is that the one from before, or is that another one?
I don't even know what happened to the other one.
And so that's his second one. So look, really good. And once again, if you're finding that, mate, it's going to turn into gold, I guarantee you. So it is not an easy game, and like my dad always says, if something's easy, well, everybody will be out here doing it. And I don't see too many people out here apart from us. We're the only crazy ones. So silly, that's right. Silly ones with gold. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and look forward to seeing you on the next, here or somewhere else. I'm not sure, but I hope to see you there. Cheers, guys. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you then.